Anusha, okay. You can.
Wait, good morning, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Please go ahead.
Anusha, share slide. Slide mode. Slide mode, ma. Okay. Security is the main goal for daily life. So many security algorithms are already implemented. The conventional algorithms are AES, DES, RACS. So many conventional algorithms are already implemented. For comparison to this, I implemented the chaotic map. The conventional algorithms are, we are giving the encryption key, the value we are giving the value for the encryption and decryption for the fixed size key value. But in this algorithm chaotic map, the key value, we are not need not to give the key value. In each round, the key value will be automatically changed. Then the hackers, the third person will not hack
Yes,
the
yeah, still the first slide only we can see. I
just
can see
just
the third slide.
we are changing, sir. Just 1 minute, sir.
And okay,
Then then
can you
then
go
we
for the
are
next slide to check
next
whether it is
next
working?
slide, ma. Next slide, ma.
Just to check
Then
whether
the
it is
what?
working.
Okay, sir.
I can't
Then the
observe
main.
the change of slide here. I think you
Okay,
need to stop the share screen and then share it back again.
okay, sir. Next slide, ma.
Or
Then
we're not able to share see the share screen. I can just see the first slide.
okay, next slide, ma. Anusha, next slide.
I think next slide. We are not able to see the next slide. Only the first slide we can see.
Okay, sir. I will share you, sir.
Can you go to next slide, please?
Okay, sir. The main objective of this.
Yes, I have just made you as a presenter, ma'am. We can see your screen. Yeah, please
It's
go
not
ahead, ma'am.
visible, sir.
Yes, it is visible now.
Ah.
You are the presenter. Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, to the main objective of this paper to produce a encrypted image by using one-dimension chaotic system with better results from the previous already existing algorithms, the ranges compared with the previous algorithms, then effective values we will get for comparing the previous values. Then coming to the content of this today's presentation, introduction, challenges, then block diagram, what is the method of this algorithm, results, advantages, applications, and references. Then continue the Mansi.
Hello, I am Mansi. I'm the co-author of the project. I'm going to go ahead with the introduction. Nowadays, the major problem faced during information communication is the information security. So it is important for us to protect the digital contents against irregular phenomena and guarantee of their secure utility. We should be aware that information is securely transmitted from one end to the other end. Hence, as to improve information security, a lot of image encryption methods using chaotic maps have been proposed. And these include encryption system, which include generating the security key and the encryption by using the key. Coming to the challenges addressed, the new method is used to build strong real-time property in communication, and it also acquire fast speed and high security. This encryption algorithm should have large range of key value exhibiting chaotic behavior, and it should also necessarily have less computational cost. Coming to the block diagram, here we will use a security key, and this security key is given as input to the chaotic system key generator. With the help of security key, we will evaluate a chaotic function, and it is given as output in terms of chaotic sequence. With the help of the chaotic sequence, we will obtain a permutated position matrix, and it is given to the permutation block. So permutation block contains both the original image and the permutated position matrix as its inputs, and it in turn produces a permutated image pixel matrix. And coming to the diffusion block, it has chaotic sequence as its input, and it will in turn produce a diffusion matrix. And by performing the linear transformation to both this permutated image pixel matrix and diffusion matrix, we will obtain an encrypted image pixel matrix. And from it, finally, we will get the encrypted image. Over to Anusha.
Mansi, continue.
Okay, coming to the method, the proposed method uses the following chaotic function. As you can see the chaotic function, and the performance of this chaotic function is verified by using 3 previous 1D chaotic maps, which the 3 maps are the sign map, logistic map, and the Chebyshev map. Next slide. And this is the bifurcation diagram and the Lipno exponent diagram. Bifurcation diagram shows the pixel value, which pixel has how much value, and it shows the value of that. And Lipno exponent, if the value is greater than 1, then it will exhibit the maximum chaotic behavior. Coming to the next slide. This is the encryption process. It involves various steps, and the first step is the color image is converted to the grayscale image, and this grayscale image is converted to 1D pixel matrix. We will obtain all the pixels, and we will take it in the form of a matrix which is of size m cross n, and this chaotic sequence X is obtained from new chaotic function. From this, a permutated image pixel matrix is obtained with the values of permutated values, and after that the diffusion matrix is obtained with the diffusion values. By performing the linear transformation to the both this permutated matrix and the diffusion matrix, we will get the encrypted image. And these are the results. We have taken a standard values of x0, u, k, and n0. U is the chaotic behavior value, and these are the fixed values. You can see that first there is an original image, and we have encrypted that image, and the encrypted image is same as the original image, decrypted image. Coming to the statistical analysis, this is the original image as you can see, and this is the histogram of the original image. Histogram values show the color pixel value of each pixel value. So we can form it we can get it in the form of an histogram, and from that correlation of the encrypted image is obtained. Coming to the next slide. This is the sensitivity analysis. We will take 2 major factors for performing this. One is NPCR, which is the number of pixel change rate, and the other is UACI, Unified Average Changing Intensity. And this UACI is nothing but at what intensity there is change of pixels, and NPCR is the number of pixels present and its change rate. And we have taken 4 images, and we have performed NPCR and UACI values for both of them. And coming to the advantages, there are multiple platforms for implementation of this with high security, and it is not dependent on any medium, and efficiently applied to the images, any kind of images. Either it may be grayscale image, color image, or binary image, and we can easily restore that image, and sensitivity also can be easily calculated from that. The only limitation of this is it is mainly dependent on the algorithm which we are using. The small change in that may cause major changes, and these are the application: satellite communication, military, image system, multimedia, and healthcare. These are the references, and thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am, for your wonderful presentation. Next, I would like to call Nityashri, right? Nityashri Gupta for the presentation. Are you there? Nityashri?
Sure, sir. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, please present now.
Is it visible
Please
and
go
I'm
ahead.
audible?
Please go ahead.
Yeah,
You can see the screen.
sure. Thank you. So, hello everyone. So, my research revolves around an automatic direction system that's especially designed for the lettuce leaves. So, my research, like, it's mainly for the agricultural purpose. So, because we see very faulty leaves that are yielding a very bad product when it comes to agriculture, because it's preventing of volume loss that could incur in the agricultural product. So my research is mainly for the design of this active detection system. So using pattern recognition approach, that's mainly comes under machine learning. So wherein different features of healthy and diseased leaves of the lettuce are studied. So for the plant product under consideration, the most affected phase of the leaves of the plant, there are many areas of the affected plant, but I am taking leaf as a consideration. And around we could see that around 80 to 90% of the abnormality on the plant is are on its leaves. So the infection largely constitutes to the air or soil having bacteria or fungus or viruses. So due to those, the leaves are being affected. So that is the main area under my study. So to minimize these or to detect these diseased leaves, so that we could bring in technology to the agriculture application. So to utilize this technology for a better outcome. So this is the main outlook of my research. So I am acquiring the data from various data sources, especially the plant village data set, and as well from Kaggle. And I'm doing a major image pre-processing. That's a basic pre-processing that I'm doing. So I'm resizing all the images to a acquired length and enhancing it by stretching, contrast stretching, and applying a grayscale conversion to all the images. So from the color and conversion, I'm applying a grayscale conversion to all the images, and I'm basically doing a feature extraction here. So my study also evolves around the importance of feature extraction, the importance of feature uh, under study. So for any deep learning or machine learning approaches, so the feature plays a very major role, and that is another point on my study. And I'm using a feature subset creation using BPN back propagation neural network. I'm using that neural network for classification and training purposes, so that the feature subset of features are created, and the result is obtained whether the classification whether it yields a better classification or not. So basically this is a data set. So I'm using the lettuce as my study, and for that, like, we have many bacterial, fungal, viral categories, of which it contains 200 per sample. So I'm taking 10,000 samples for the study for my research. And the methodology used, like, this is another detailed from the flowchart that I have provided. So this is a collection, I'm collecting it, and I'm converting all the images to the same scale and applying a grayscale variant, so that features are being extracted from the grayscale, and I'm comparing the features to a subset. So my method that I have used is the back propagation. So here back propagation neural network, that's a basis for the artificial neural network, and it I'm applying it for a smaller weight random value, and as the stopping condition, as you could see, for every input layer, like, the hidden layer shares some input layers, and for every output layer that we could see, there are errors that are being involved, and minimizing these errors is the main criteria here, so that the classification is achieved, and the error is minimized. So testing until the stopping condition, that is the minimization of errors, so is the main idea of this project, so that the classification is achieved. Because I'm especially taking this algorithm to reduce the computing time, because all other algorithms that I've achieved in my earlier studies, like, it showed a maximum computing time, but that can reduce the computing time to the maximum level, and it's a very flexible method as it does not involve any previous knowledge about the network. So that's the main reason why I've taken this kind of method. and feature extraction, that is the main method, and the subset selection. So these are all the features that are extracted from the features. So this is a data set picture, and from that I have enhanced the image to a contrast scheduling and then to a grayscale conversion. And I have also obtained a feature graph, wherein the categories from the 5 categories, like there are 10,000 samples that are taken, and wherein it contains both healthy and diseased leaves. So this is just to show the feature, the importance of feature, and the feature that is extracted, so the percentage of feature that is extracted. So I am visualizing it in a feature graph so as to show like the importance of the feature that is extracted. And this is just a numerical experiment that I have undergone, and wherein the subsets are created, and we could see that association amalgamation of all the features is giving me the accurate result, wherein all other features that I have obtained, like it is showing a minimal result. So combining all the features, so I'm getting the maximum of the result, and even the deduction is right, the classification and the method that is used is right for all the features that when is combined. So the result analysis, so I have visualized them in the graph. From the table, I have visualized the numeric data through a graph, just to show like the correct amount of classification that is used, and also for the incorrect classification. So the features that are being used and how it is correctly classified according to the method that is employed. And coming to the conclusion of it, like we can see that the maximum is obtained if all the features are being combined. So I could see a maximum amount of yield only with all the features employed. And whereas this is helping me to identify the leaf with affected disease, and it could be used, an active system can be developed from this research criteria, and that can be used in the application of agriculture. And we could name it like we could give another reason for a technology to be used in the agriculture product, but because that's a very basic important sector that we have. And so the some of the future works is also being will be carried out in the future, wherein you can use not only the basic neural network, or maybe various variety of neural networks, like the pre-trained neural networks, or some from the machine learning support vector missions. And so this is to be for the future, and for the motivation from the research that future works can be carried out. And yeah, from that I'm done with the thank you.
Yes, sir, Urmila, you can share the presentation.
Yes, sir. I'm audible.
Yes, yes.
Myself, Urmila from Bhubaneswar University of Science and Technology, Hisar, Haryana.
Please try to wind up by 6 to 8 minutes.
Yes, sir. Okay. My topic is extensive review of comparative study of OSPF, RIF, and EIGRP routing protocol based on quantitative metrics. In this review, I
Urmila, sorry for
compare the
interrupting.
OSPF.
Urmila, can you
Yes,
please?
sir.
Yeah. try to wind up by maximum of 8 minutes. Restrict for 6 minutes because I see
Yes,
there are
sir.
32
Yes,
slides. That's why.
yes, sir. Based on quantitative matrix. The increasing demand of computer network is growing rapidly day by day. There are many routing protocols. Some are old and some are new, but all are used for same purpose. In general, to select route between the any two nodes in a computer network. There are many routing protocols which are applications on the internet like OSPF, RIP, EIGRP, IGRP, ISER are some of the routing protocol. In computer network, each routing protocol have their own algorithm and performance. Basically, to develop a modern computer network for internet access, routing protocol are needed, and it has essential role in a real life system. In this, we discuss the comparison between OSPF and IGRP routing protocol based on the quantitative matrix parameters. Parameters are throughput, jitter, end-to-end delay, and convergence duration. The routing protocol show the communication between various routers. Each router contains detail of its neighboring network. Building an internet network requires several hardware, software, and protocols. In the internet network, routing protocol play a significant role because I determine how one router communicate with other router in sending packet from the path taken where start from the first node to destination node. There are two type of routing protocol: static and dynamic. Static protocol is directing where the direct given physically. The organization had a select action in steering and arrange the path physically. In dynamic routing protocol is an engineering versatility and to accomplish different tuning situation. Further, static and dynamic routing protocol also divided into two categories: interior gateway protocol and exterior gateway protocol. Gateway protocol is utilized as independent organization that is one control in particular. Exterior gateway protocol is
Well, I guess some technical issues from the participant. Mila, are you there?
yes, sir.
There may be some technical issues from your side. We'll go ahead with the next presenter then. I call upon the next presenter. Do we have Arya? Arya,
Yes, sir. Yes.
please share your presentation.
All right, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Normally, I can start at last after all the presentation.
Yes, sir.
You can do it last.
Sir,
Yeah, please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Is my screen visible?
Yes, it is visible. Please go ahead.
All right. Thanks a lot. 1 second. Good afternoon. Well, my name is Arya Paradkar. We are from MIT Polytechnic, Pune, and our title for the project is 360-degree rotating ergonomic laptop stand. Moving to introduction. Nowadays, due to pandemic, most of the people have shifted to using laptop for long hours. And what happened is that their neck, their back strain, it causes pain in the neck and back due to long use of their laptops. So pandemic has resulted many people to work online on their laptops to all the ages of groups. What happens is we keep the laptop on the table and we have to look down on the screen. which causes neck pain. And with the prolonged use of laptop, we get strain in our necks. Also, a person with different heights need to adjust the laptop differently, which decreases the productivity. This results in neck pain and cause many further spine damages. There are many such products available in offline and online market. However, the product that we have proposed is very different. The objective of our project is to create a laptop stand that can help people in their productivity without putting strain on their necks and their backs. The weight of your head hanging forward places a huge amount of strain on their spines. So this usually has a common term named as tech neck. To avoid tech neck while you're using a laptop, your laptop should be elevated to your eye level for a comfortable position and comfortable posture. You can do it with stacks of books, boxes, but that is temporary. Our laptop stand is a permanent solution for this tech neck. An adjustable laptop stand is used with a separate mouse and keyboard for better productivity, ergonomic workstation. Field reports. Today's laptop stands are no longer today's laptop stand no longer possess all the features wanted by consumer. The solution to this is what our project is working towards is a new variation of laptop stand that encompasses the both features of present stand as well as the new features wanted by consumer. What happens is that today's laptop stands commonly are TV tray style or wall mounted laptop stand. But what our laptop stand does is it brings all the features required by the customer plus the existing features and improves the existing laptop stand market. The objective of our project is to meet those features desired by the consumer and improve the current laptop stand technology. This is a concept 3D design that we have done on SolidWorks, on which the base and the surface is made through acrylic sheets, and the assembly works on the nut and bolt as a mechanism. So nut and bolt here is made up of plastic pure polyester. On the right hand side is the assembled model that we have done. This is a basic manufacturing process that we have done. We have done the molding of nut and bolt in the beginning, after which the inner threading and the outer threading of the nut and bolt was done. We have used C bracket knobs for tilting of the surface, which was made up of metal CRCA. When the acrylic sheets were cut to dimensions for the base and surface with the help of laser cutting, we have drilled 4 holes for the base for fitting it with the rest of the parts, and 2 holes on the surface to fit it to the other body. We have made slots on the surface with laser cutting, which helps in better cooling of a laptop. And there are 2 other slots made on the surface, which act as a phone stand. We have also provided 2 slits on the either sides of the laptop, which help in balancing of the surface. The operational process is very simple. This laptop model is movable, light in weight, and has a 360-degree rotating face. We can tilt the face 45 degrees both the ways. The model is made up of material that is very non-corrosive, very durable. A laptop stand helps you place a laptop in a particular manner that prevents and deals the issue of poor posture. It helps the laptop to sit on a space with upright display to your eye level. Moreover, when you add a keyboard to it, your posture becomes perfect, your productivity increases with it, and the hanging of your neck on the screen decreases a lot. This enables a user to move a laptop screen to a desired position, upward or downward. User makes it to tilt or rotate as ever it is required. The features of our laptop stand are as follows. This laptop stand is very portable in design. It has a refined air vent systems. It keeps the laptop stable and safe with a low movement. The height of a laptop stand can be varied. Lightweight assembly has been done here. Phone stand slots are also available. It provides stability and can carry a weight up to 44 pounds. We have drilled holes on the surface, which allows better ventilation and prevents heating of a laptop. The stage of a laptop has an equal area similar to the universal size, meaning you can accommodate any size of laptop. Also, the phone holders are of universal size. You can fit any kind of phone there. Brief technical specifications are as follows. We have kept our base with 500 and 300 mm length and breadth with a fillet of 20 mm radius and a thickness of 10, while our cylinders are 140 of thickness, 100 of diameter, pitch of 5 and revolutions of 20, and a surface bin 500 by 300 mm with R20 of fillet and 10 mm radius of thickness. The final project costing of ours went to 10,700 rupees, inclusive of all materials and production costing. So on the right hand side are the images of our completed product, and our laptop PC stand is a very nice addition to our everyday ergonomics, and as it allows in productiveness a lot. We have predicted a overall productiveness increase of 12% per day basis with less pressure on our eyes, neck, and back with different frame. If your work needs you to take a seat down for 7 to 8 hours, this is definitely a good addition that will make you do work in a proper posture. With the increased demand in work from home, health of numerous people have affected in industry and institutions. This product can profit a wide array of sector. The product can be extremely helpful for the workers during long use of laptop and help increase the productivity of workers. Thanks a lot.
Thank you for your presentation. We will now go ahead with the next presenter. I call upon Khala Marzana. You can present. Khala Marzana, are you there?
Sir, present
Please share
now.
your presentation. You can
Marzuk
share your
Hawla.
presentation.
No,
Is your presentation available?
no, two.
Okay, then I will go ahead and call the next presenter. Do we have Bharat Chandra Pandey?
What?
Bharat Chandra Pandey, do we have Bharat Chandra Pandey?
Yes.
Okay. Jocelyn Vijay. Jocelyn. Yeah, Jocelyn, please share your presentation. Jocelyn, please share your presentation. We're not able to hear you. But I'll just go ahead with the next presenter then. Rola Yunis Masood.
Yes, doctor.
Yeah, please share your presentation.
Okay, thank you.
Please open the presentation and then click the share screen. No? First open the presentation and then click the share screen.
Just a moment. Yes. Do you see my presentation?
No, I want you. I can just see your screen, so I want you to stop the screen and then reshare the presentation because I can just see, your desktop screen still. You can stop the share screen and go to share screen again and click only on presentation. Yeah, go and click on the presentation now.
Yes, you
Yes,
see
I
now.
got it. Yeah, we
Yes,
can please
okay.
do it. Please do it.
Thank you so much. Sorry about that. My presentation is about evaluate the service provided to pilgrims according to Vision 2030. I am Rula Mohammed. I am coming from Saudi Arabia. My university is King Abdulaziz University. Let me start with my presentation, which is about the purpose. This study explored the impact of service quality dimension on pilgrims' satisfaction. Providing the quality of service is important in creating and sustaining competitive advantage in tourism industry. The Saudi authority need to strive for consistent progress in enhancing service quality to provided pilgrims. Research gap, there have shortage study have been that provide an overview of strategies using voice of pilgrims. Very little research has been conducted in that kind of service experience and pilgrims' emotions. The research questions, does Saudi authority set appropriate pilgrim specifications And the research design is based on the questionnaires, is around 130 answers were received, and the survey was tested reliability and validity. The original value is empirical work could be useful as a fragmented tool for policymaker, Hajj manager and managers, the various players, highly competitive Hajj arena to reorient their strategy to output to adapt. The Vision 2030 is about the Saudi Arabia is a land of two holy mosques, which is positioned in King Saudi Arabia and the heart of the Arab and Islamic world. The kingdom has a strategy to locate, to build the rule as integral drive of international trade to contact three continents, Africa, Asia, and Europe. The key objective is facilitating hosting more pilgrims and access the two holy mosques and providing high quality service for Hajj and Umrah pilgrims. Enrich the religious and cultural experience of Hajj and Umrah pilgrims. Top achievement is making e-visa available for Hajj and Umrah from all countries and expand of the Umrah seasons. Pilgrims spend around 15 minutes on immigration when they arrive Saudi Arabia, launch health insurance for pilgrims, develop historical site, and establish electronic training platform for staff workers. So the study focus is about the launch program to make easier to host pilgrims to the Holy Mosque and provide the best services possible while enriching their religious and cultural experience. The program organized the journey around the 7 major points of contact, beginning with the arrival, when they arrive, and until they depart. Let's start with the Pilgrims Journey Map. This is the stages, which is 7 places, is coming from the access port, airport, and from the ship or by air or by cars, resident in Mecca and visiting Al-Masjid Al-Haram and the holy places, and resident in Medina and also Prophet Muhammad Mosque and heritage exhibitions. The journey starts when they arrive Saudi Arabia, and then transportation when they use that kind of transportation, visiting Mecca and Medina and the holy places. When they performing the Hajj or Umrah, they touch Mecca and Medina and also the holy places, and discovering after they finish all these kind of performing Umrah and Hajj, they visit the historical. So here the pilgrims feeling, how is they feel? So we, as we see, the feeling is become lower and then become increased until they becoming performing the Umrah and Hajj, and then after that it's become lower when they discover the historical site. Here is about the questionnaires which has been provided for the pilgrims. It's about when they arriving, the visiting all the 7 places which has been explain. Here is about the items and mean and the standard deviation about the questionnaires values, about the Hajj experience, how they about these kind of Hajj. Here is about the measuring reliability and validity about the Umrah when they perform the Umrah. So here we investigate about these kind of questionnaires. Here about the analysis about the pilgrims feeling, how we conduct the analysis about the statement, and here about the strengths about the organizer from the Saudi Arabia government is about the how the strengths in terms of the access, the powerful area, which is about the access, the mosque and the service for special needs, and also the guiding service, medical service which is provided for the pilgrims, employee performance, how they perform, and also emergency services, and also the procedure at the port when they arrive the people. Here is present the strengths, how they are powerful in these kind of area. In terms of the gap analysis, there is many area which is being touched with the pilgrims. It's about the gap, it's about the visa fees, and also the packages for the prices and the public transportations, waiting time at bus, also about visiting a Rawda in Prophet Muhammad Mosque, applications, also the density in terms of the Masjid al-Haram when they become arriving. Also the visa obtained, the process take time, information provided on the website, all these kind of gaps. So the expectation for the pilgrims is about the public transportations in Mecca and Medina, also transportation stations inside Mecca and also Medina. The delay is become need to be lower than this kind of take increase. Also to reduce the visa fees, also regulate the conditions and rate about the hotels in Mecca and Medina. Also Grand Mosque and Prophet Muhammad should be open 24 hours. Visiting a Rawda also it has a lot of issues. Here is a conceptual framework, is about the service provided, and here is the 7 area which has been touches, and also here is about the mediating with using service quality, and that's all can provide the satisfactions. So here the hypothesis is accessibility and communication, reliability, tangible, understanding pilgrims and security. All of these has positive impact on pilgrims' satisfactions. The methodology is about, as we mentioned, is about using qualitative and quantitative in terms of the process. We use to learn about the views about the pilgrims, how they happy about the services provided. We use 20 focus group and also interview. Also, we distribute around 130 survey. Also, we use PLS, smart partial least square in terms of the analysis, in terms of the using the qualitative and quantitative process. Here is about the path loading for proposing the models. Here, as we touch the 7 dimensions about the surface qualities, and here we use without the surface quality. Here we use with
Rola, request you to quickly come to conclusions.
The conclusion. Okay.
A lot of time.
Okay. Here is about the reliability and also the recommendations. The conclusion is about the aims, about to provide practical guidelines for the Hajj service provided who want to provide a good experience. We need to improve that and develop understanding about the factors which is overall pilgrim satisfactions. In terms of the implication to the research is about the this study is being managerial research in terms of the identifications of the process, in terms of the how the Saudi Arabia can be organized and ask the pilgrims in terms of the cooperate with the decision making. Managerial implication is about provide useful practical tool in terms of the policymakers and managers in terms of the high quality services provided. Future study can be explore mechanism that underline the 7 quality management control tools in terms of the more details, and also the longitude studies to trace the process dynamically. And future study also can be a starting point from this kind of study, and explore more deeply in terms of the 7 quality tools. Thank you so much for your patience and for kind listening.
Thank you for your